Hey, welcome to Mama Muzzy Tarot. I'm going to be using the Ali Man's Tarot here. This is the deck I am most familiar with, so we're just going to get a reading. We're going to see how it goes. This deck also likes to flip, so it might be multiple parts. And if you guys like this better than me using the Sun Tzu Oracle to get a general first, let me know. I'm just trying to work with and see what resonates the best with everybody. So we're going to get into this and see what you need to know, what you may have been missing, what you need help with, any of that. And if it doesn't flip soon, I'm going to... Oh, there we go. We got one. Okay, so the Five of Wands. This is conflict. You have conflict either going on or coming up in your life. But you're strong. The storyteller. You might want to examine this, though, because we all tell ourselves little stories, but when we do that, we tend to blow things up that aren't as big as they were in real life, or we tend to minimize things, our involvement sometimes, with how this conflict started. So make sure with this conflict, you're not telling yourself a story that you're right, and then you'll end up finding out later that it's a lie and you were lying to yourself. So let's see what this involves. And we had a few pop out there. Three. Smoking death. Now, this represents change, but change is good. You're choosing not to change right now. You see how that skull is continuing to smoke. They are choosing to do something that's not healthy for them. With the happy squirrel, this is somebody who has no action or no thought before their action. They just kind of run around starting fires because they're not. So as I was saying, with this happy squirrel, they're so chaotically looking for food that they set fires in the forest. You are acting so chaotically that you're starting fires in your life that you're not necessarily paying attention to or putting out, that have the propensity or have the possibility of burning down your entire world, and you're not paying attention to that because you're too stuck in your own head or in this hurt, whatever this Eight of Swords represents. It might be that you're holding yourself back in this conflict and telling yourself that I'm just a prisoner, I'm a victim here, I'm the one that's being held captive, when you're not. You're holding yourself captive because you're putting yourself in a certain specific mentality without noticing that the opening to leave is right behind you. You are sitting here choosing to continue this conflict instead of stopping it when you have you are capable of stopping it completely. I'm going to pull this one because it went sideways. The Lovers. So this could be a fight with, and this Lovers is not necessarily romance. This could be platonic love. This is the knowing and appreciating of somebody for who they are in their entirety, not related to you. Not, I love you because you're my girlfriend. You know, it's that appreciation for somebody as they are an entire person without you. So this could be still could be a fight with a friend. Five of Swords. So you've got the Five of Swords here. Why are you still fighting? You can see here that all these swords that you're putting in people is just leaving bodies behind you. There's nobody near you. Yeah, you won, but at what cost? You're the only one there. And with this smoking death here, you're probably still the one that's fucked up. We're gonna keep going. You need to expand your interpretation of this entire scenario. Instead of just telling yourself a story of what's going on or how this happened or your choices, you need to take a dip into reality. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But if you have a problem and you're refusing to see that you are furthering that problem, and then you're complaining that you still have a problem, that's on you, and that's something that you need to look at. That is nobody else's issue until you make it their issue, and that's not fair to them at all. So let's see what else we have here. If there's anything else we need to know, we're here. And this is all said with love, because I am still a dumbass. Nobody's judging here. I'm just trying to help, okay? It looks like I'm trying to help you get your own head out of your ass. I'm sorry. But sometimes people don't have friends that will tell them shit like that, and they need to hear it for the betterment of their life. So I'm going to go through one more, and if nothing, I'm going to check the bottom of the deck. That's just how I like to do Ali Man. I like to go through this deck in its entirety because it is a pretty big death. Okay. I think this is Riding Death? Riding Death or Blood Death? Hold on. So this is Blood Death, and this does indicate a painful change. You have taken it this far in this point. You have told yourself so many stories and refused to change so much that this change is going to be painful. It's going to hit at your ego a little bit, okay? So, like I was saying, this change is going to hurt. If you start changing now, it will just be mental, emotional, and you're going to have to come to terms with some shit that's really going to hurt your ego, and it's going to hurt you. You might be feeling a sense of embarrassment after you kind of accept all of these things, but change is so good. It's going to be so good after that. Let's see. We've got a few more seconds. We're going to see what comes out the rest of this and what's on the bottom. See if there's anything else after this change. Oh, the Tower. All right. Okay, so we have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. This change, oh, and hold on. This change, this writing, or this blood death is going to be a very difficult change for you. It's going to be painful. These are both indicative of painful change, okay? This is going to be very painful for you, but with this High Priestess on the bottom of the deck and the 4 of keys under it, it does not matter which key you choose. It does not matter what you choose to tackle as long as you tackle it, okay? Stop telling yourself stories, get down to the heart of it, and change the parts of you that when you hear about are making you uncomfortable. Anytime that you're seeing this and you're like, well, that somebody's telling you, okay, well, you did this and said this and it didn't come across that way. You're like, fuck, accept it, okay? You have the High Priestess after that. This is pushing you on to be the best you. Love you.